fairly squishy.
What about lone?
What about Nature
Right,
Frost?
I don't know what's going on, Grant.
I'm lost and
right.
I'm gone.
It looks fancy. He's a fancy boy, Arteezy. He wants to be pretty whilst he's playing the tiny. See if they can get a movement here with his smoke. EG ready to start kicking off some action. Oh, qojqva, you don't want to walk into that. So, oh, shoot, you've just been telekinetic back into this. They do get the arrow on Thioga, but qojqva falling down low. Cypher won't keep it alive. EG get the first bird. They turn towards Mason. Mason time was forward, looks towards Fear. They do get the trade DC. MSS having to be careful. Arteezy will have the avalanche back up in 5 seconds. They're forcing Arteezy back, yeah, with the Riptide and the right clicks. Arteezy getting low. Turn with the avalanche. Arrow's going to be blocked by the puck, but Arteezy still goes down. Crit will find MSS with the help of Sumail. 2 for 2. Is anyone else going to fall? I think Crit is down as well. DC, they will find the third kill. Can they get it? Yes, they can. Mason in with a double kill. Taiwo's forward, but Sumail, he gets a double kill as well. He's got another orb. Should be able to get himself out of there as he jumps out. 3 for 3. Welcome to NA, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoy your stay. We've got some crazy action in the first 45 seconds of the game.
And
so,
yeah, okay, yes, Sumail is. Look, he's got double no talisman already.
Double null to the lane. That's not great for qojqva. Bottom lane. MSS is dead. The kills just don't stop, Lumi.
Yeah, they know MSS got the arrow at the 1, so he doesn't have leap. So they threw the garbage ignite on him, and the way they play in that event is that for whatever reason, if they don't have a good early game, they just crumble. So they really rely on the early game, and they're getting hammered right now.
Bottom, they are indeed. Naga Siren sent back to the depths as Jimmy takes the sideline. Banged down by Fear. 5 for 3.
Upgrades into Aquila, gives them the armor as well as the mana region.
It gets you up a little bit on that. But this hero is 0 agi. He has 0 agi the whole game. Like, that's some crazy stuff. Arteezy picks up a tree. He's trying to turn around and bash into this demon, but there's 3 heroes surrounding him. The tree is broken. Arteezy's got to run. He's got to hide. Telekinesis and Avalanche will buy him some time. In fact, nearly brings down Demon. Demon only just gets himself away. Arteezy will salve up. Looks to come back in onto them. MSS low. Riptide looking for Crit. Crit trying to get out of this, but jump forward from MSS. One more touch will do it, and they find the kill onto Crit. Arteezy now left alone. He'll pick up a tree again. Talking about trees, the man in charge of them all turns up. Nature's Prophet Universe in, looking to help out the team. They've managed to trap MSS. Oh, he takes the tree to the face. Arteezy chucking trees like he chucks toys out of pram.
He is leveling up the tree. I see what you did there, by the way. That was good stuff.
That's what we're seeing. He's 13 to 10. He is starting to close that gap, that lead that qojqva had. qojqva still standing with the advantage, but Sumail very close behind now.
Mid lane, here comes the gank. Silence gonna come through. This is why you pick Skyraf early.
Got the net as well to make these sort of movements hugely punishing for Sumail. Very little that he can do against that sort of rotation if it comes in unobserved. It's sort of a wasted movement. It's given a lot of space to Sumail in that mid lane, and this is going to slow down qojqva in reaction to Sumail unless they can get this tower pushed down with the first use of the exorcism. Still holding on to it for now, and now Sumail indeed. He is coming in. He wants to join the action. They get the beautiful toss back onto qojqva into the telekinesis. No escape for this Death Prophet as qojqva gets burned down.
Still got Coil. He's looking for a little bit more. Coil's gonna miss.
It's gonna be off the mark. Demon continues to retreat. Try for the blind tree toss. Won't quite get him, and off that.
Yeah, the tournament right before the TI last year. That's a support. Sumail on the bottom side, about to get ganked. Chronosphere is going to be there, and they have easy there.
That's the combo. A combo that I feel like we haven't seen in a long time, the Void Skyraf.
Yeah.
But as strong as ever, having that amount of high condensed damage output. Top lane though, EG look for the response. They're moving on to qojqva. And as soon as EG lose their own mid, they'll take the life of DCs in return. And another tower is taken. 12 minutes in, EG continuing to take the majority of objectives.
You could attack out of that coil with the talent, even when you're phased.
I mean, I think that's just a meme too far.
I don't know, man. They also used to call triple arrow a meme, but, you know.
It's true.
There we go.
It's true, Mason.
Chronosphere.
Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. He gets 2 of them. He's going to look to try and bring down Sumail with the silence. They've got enough damage. They'll turn towards Fear, take a second target. Actually getting triple silence there. Good luck for you, Ogre. You're down.
Oh no, stolen. Does that matter here? I don't think so. I don't think they can fight into the
yeah, with the ghost up, yeah. It's too spooky for EG. So great start for DC. They should get this. Mason still a bit of time on the DD. Tower's down. Arteezy looks for the combo. Doesn't quite find Mason with the avalanche. He's going to look to continue to chase. In fact, with the toss and the tree, he's looking to finish it off. Hasn't quite got enough damage. Mason will get up, TP's out, Bulba will be the one to pay the price as Arteezy brings him down with his big old branch. EG go.
Very good recognition by EG. Chronosphere is pretty much all the setup, of course, with the exorcism as well. So even though DC got the objective, the tier 1, I think EG's got the bigger one by just going right into the ocean speed. With Bloodlust, he's looking at 480. Of course, got a little bit extra with the...
Dire are scanning.
Is not going to get the chance to time walk. He gets caught out by the telekinesis. The toss as well. They've got more than enough burst. He's gone. They'll jump forward for more. Dream kill from Sumail. Catches two. They try for the TP out. Chrono actually comes through, and it does manage to catch them on the edge of it all. That stolen Chrono from Crit coming to great play as they set up for a second, and they may even get more Demon.
That is
a song out.
Defensive one. We'll back it off.
And they're going to have to run. They are going to try and chase. Avalanche won't catch.
Well, actually,
the telekinesis of the toss back. That's going to do it onto qojqva. They've lost the Death Prophet.
Oh, wow. And all of a sudden, EG goes right up to high ground. They got the siege unit. This tier 3.
That little play from Crit with the stolen Chronosphere, setting up for what has been a glorious fight for EG. They may just secure them tier 3 and maybe even more. There's 30 seconds, no Death Prophet.
They got to respect the Void. He's back alive. He's got Chrono. And they should ditch Fair here and just, yeah.
Yeah, they will.
They didn't get to tier 3, so the shrines are still protected, but still a good amount of damage being done. And the last 2 engagements have shown us that...
He's got Siphon stolen. Mason is on the lookout. He's got the Chrono. Unlikely to want to just pop it for a Rubik. He's going to be looking for bigger things. Fear actually with his Invis rune, getting them a lot of information. Will step underneath the sentry. They got eyes on him. Mason jumps forward, looks to play. Manta style, avoiding the Fire Blast opportunity, and they will take down Fear.
You're not in it.
Actually backing away. The top lane was beginning to push back into their racks.
Yeah, EG made that smoke right under an observer ward.
If Arteezy can pick off qojqva at the start, that'd be massive.
But they're actually counterplaying.
He's looking to go for it. Straight onto qojqva with the burst. qojqva's... Ooh, he's still alive!
Oh,
he's gonna live, and now the Chrono from Mason comes through. They're looking for the turnaround. They've caught Sumail. They've caught Arteezy. Sumail is down. Artur as well. Double kill for MSS. Make that another crit charge with the stolen Chrono to get himself out of there, but he's not going to be able to. What a turnaround for DC, and what a save from Jimmy there with the song. It looked like qojqva was dead for sure, but here we go. EG's trying for these smoke plays again. They know there's no Chrono. They know there's no Ghost. Yep. They're trying to abuse these cooldowns, as you mentioned earlier.
DC needs to play defensive. They should understand that if they lose one team fight, they lose top racks. That tier 3 is already very low. They see Demon on the top lane.
Yeah, I've got eyes on Jimmy.
He's got a mech, though. He's going to be relatively tanky.
The wrap around from Fear, it should be enough with a good multicast or so. They'll run him down. They've got the ticket him out and down. There comes the mech, but with the TP in from Universe, they will find the kill. Jimmy out.
MSS needs to play a little bit of split push for his team. He can quickly push out the wave, but here comes EG.
At tier 3, very, very low. A couple of slaps from Artur will finish it off as the creeps.
Chrono's back up, though, in about 5 seconds.
And they're using the Moonlight to try and set it up. They get the D ward. Mason eyeing up the perfect opportunity. Oh no, he catches no one! He catches no one at all! And he's actually sprouted up as well. Mason will time walk out of the sprout. Arteezy able to walk away, but they've lost Bulba. Arteezy just moves in with the avalanche. qojqva uses himself up, but he is surrounded. qojqva is down. Mason gets tossed back into the clutches of EG. They surround him, yules him up. Have they got the burst to finish him? Yes, they have from Sumail. Oh my goodness, never have I seen things fall apart so fast after a failed Chronosphere. Getting absolutely no one despite the perfect opportunity to set something up as he goes in under the cover of Moonlight, and they're just falling apart now. qojqva's back in as quickly as he's back out. Triple kill for Arteezy. I mean, this just may be GG.
It might just be. I mean, that Rax is going to be open here. Arteezy's going to take it down very, very quickly. They could move mid if they want to. Arteezy is quite low, but I don't think they care. They got the urn regenerating him. And yeah, here they come.
And EG, you can tell they got smiles all around. They take the top racks, they move to mid, they'll easily take a second, and they will back up. But a huge jump forward for EG. Arteezy, Evil Genius as a whole, not afraid to try new things, and in definitely new ways in this patch. A hero that a lot of people have cited as not being great. I mean, understandably, so this is a hero with 0 agi. It literally has none of one of the 3 core stats. But Arteezy's making it work, and absolutely massively. Jimmy is gone.
His attack speed suggests that he's got a lot of agi.
But now, Mason. This time, he catches 2 in the chrono. That's a new high score for Mason. Can they do anything off the back of it? They move forward with the exorcism. They're getting rat-a-tat-tatted by Universe. MSS trying to jump away. Fears with the chase down. Sumail doesn't quite get enough damage out onto him. Mason is just dying here. Does get the time walk off, will survive. They did kill Arteezy. Universe, oh, that was an awkward end.
Oh, they called GG. In the middle of the fight, they knew that.
He was out. He did the DC. I mean.
And he actually turns into like a much more viable carry into late game than he was before, in part because like there's some.
The way I'm looking at this game is that I feel like the DC support's going to have a tough time finding a good lane to gank. Sumail's mid lane might be it. Bulba swings around. Do they have more shrapnel charges? Yes, they do. Demon coming in as well, and that should be a kill.
Indeed, the mana shield is going to buy some time for Sumail, but it isn't enough to be able to turn things around. qojqva gets low. TP's now come through for EG, but it's a little too late to get qojqva. They may get Demon on the sidelines as he's rooted up, and they will at least find some sort of a trade, but overall, qojqva being allowed to get in nice and deep, bring down Sumail, and get back to safety in terms of farm, and same to be said for MSS on his Beastmaster. No one getting left behind.
I'm surprised that Universe isn't getting more out of this lane, given the fact that both Slaughter and Ogre Magi has been off the lane for such a long time.
Look at this, qojqva's got a haste rune. He's ready for the run and gun, looking towards Crypt. Fear is going to be there, and in fact, qojqva's got to be careful. He's popping the shrapnel, but Arteezy turning up with a missile inbound. qojqva and the boys will get the kill, but there's a missile going the way of qojqva, and he will die. Now it turns course towards MSS. MSS and Demon trying to chase down Arteezy. They've got the Fire Blast, and they may have managed to set up for the qojqva kill, but Arteezy, he's going to pay with his life as MSS picks up a double. You said the hero was one of his best, Lumi, and he's off to a cracking start. But with the missile coming through, he'll have the rage. And with that in mind, we'll be fine. EG putting the pressure onto this tier 1, and Mason all on his own.
Bottom.
No interest in trying to defend, and indeed, here we have the play that we talked about down bottom. Quick roar, into the crush. Crit is taken down. MSS now on a killing spree. This is a very strong start for him on his Beastmaster, and it's going to be a very quick timing on the Necrobook.
I feel like they have to do everything through the Ravage. That's pretty much all their initiation and lockdown.
Oh, 3 TPs being signaled there by EG. They'll cancel a couple of them. They are still going to try and make for the play though. Arteezy moving in onto qojqva with the cooldown. Homing missile inbound. He'll chase down this sniper. The homing missile connecting, and Arteezy's right clicks along with Uni. They'll take down qojqva. They get the kill. Ravage doesn't need to be expended. EG group up around the mid lane. They've taken the tier 1 top. They'll look to try and take tier 1 in the mid lane as well. Mason is there. He's got to be careful. Actually popping the rage to tank that missile. He's inside the creep. They know which one. He'll take it over, try and run it out. But EG, they're just going to chase it down. And Mason, he doesn't have rage anymore. He's gone. A little bit of a question mark there as Mason tries to come in and hang around in front of this 5-man push from EG. Smoke up from DC. Bulba, Demon, and MSS ready to make a play. They have the Primal Roar. That's the setup they need.
They have a Necro 1 as well, so
Sumail's
mana burn.
pretty deep at the moment as well in the mid lane. He does have Stone Gaze. If he can get it off in time, he'll have a chance, but he's not going to have that chance. He's straight in with the Roar. Crushed the follow through. MSS dominating with these movements that he's making.
But that siege unit got the tier 1 tower. Definitely, I think DC's next move.
Oh, mid lane, that tower. So the courier has to be careful. Crit was close by, couldn't quite close the gap on it. And there will be the Mask Man. He's going to look for it on the way back, though. And it's on cooldown.
All right.
Still not there for 30 seconds, so Crit gets an easy courier snipe on the way back. We have seen how crazy Kraken Shell and Anchor Smash can get once the talents are online.
Right.
He's still well away from that, though. He's only led level 10, of course, at this stage, but it's true. Late game tide can be an absolute nightmare to deal with. And they may have time for it. Mid lane, Bulba gets a perfect jump onto Arteezy. They called out the gyro. Artur, no escape for him. Great play, great catch from Bulba on the Starladder. And off the back of that kill, they're looking into Roshan.
I mean, even though they could just walk in and take that Ravage, there's really lacking follow-up without that call down. qojqva's going to take that Aegis.
But I think sort of overall, EG, they have the sort of safer late game lineup. As we have seen, a sniper as tax as he may be, may get bursted down, and in fact, they're going to jump on him now. Universe leading in. It's very hard really for DC to react, so they know that that Ravage is there. They just have to let qojqva go down the once. Can EG bring him down a second time? Bulba's going to jump forward with the crush, but again, trying to juke out the ultimates. They get themselves out of the cooldown. qojqva still falls, and Demon gets caught out as well. EG are going to try and chase for more. They've got their eyes on Bulba. Silence is there. Ravage comes through from Universe. Catches out too. The Rage was out in time from Mason, but 3's down on DC. They do lose Arteezy. But EG taking the favorable trade in terms of numbers. Really, the target one's gone. Sure, you know there's no Ravage, but he still has the mech and the anchor smash. And yeah, DC, they know he's there, but they don't want to jump on him. They want to find someone else other than the Tide. They want an easier pick. They'll find Crypt. That will be an easier one. It is a deep one, as they do have to move past the tier 2s, but still no reaction from EG, so they get away with it.
They also need to recognize that now MSS with this Blink Dagger, he has a ton of solo kill potential. Pretty much finds anyone except the Tide Hunter. Maybe he can't kill the Enchantress, but kill anybody else.
Again, an easy pick off for Bulba and Mason. They keep finding Crypt.
Well, DC has been playing a rather slow game, and from an outside perspective, I felt like they've given EG too much respect. I think I said that twice now. I felt like the timing of DC could have been better.
They've only been catching Crypt, and they've not been getting anything else off the back of it.
Sumail's caught away from this team, and I think they might have got a glimpse of him, and they actually...
They'll find someone else. They get fear, but again, it's fear or crit each and every time. They want something bigger. Open wounds will hold back Universe. Look at the damage from Sumail. Easy kill onto Bulba. Arteezy's also going to be able to find the pick off onto Demon.
That rocket's flying in.
It is. Rage will be back up just in time. So Mason should be fine with this retreat.
Sumail twice? I don't think so. I think this could just be the game, unless something drastic here happens.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty drastic. I mean,
how do they stop this push?
I mean, it's real talk.
Ravage still available.
Oh, and look, well, they've got it. They've only got themselves qojqva.
Okay.
Mason's going to try and come in. Sumail, he's doing a lot of damage. Mason, can he bring down this Medusa? He's bringing him down low. There'll be a buyback from qojqva. TP's coming through as Universe...
Universe dies here. It won't be the game.
Okay. The double force does get Universe back to safety, and with the Stone Gauge from Sumail, Arteezy indeed keeps himself alive just in time.
Jesus, this sniper hurts.
He's picking him off from a mile away. Takes down Artur.
It's not game confirmed here.
It is not indeed. They'll pop the Aegis. DC with the defense of a lifetime. They are indeed. They surround Sumail.
Man, EG chasing into the tier 4. Universe never using that Ravage.
And am I seeing it right? But because of the range of Sniper, he's outside of the range of Stone Gaze.
I mean, I still think that EG was super ahead, and they kind of just went into the tier 4 and perhaps threw a lot. Not even a little bit. That was an Aegis.
Oh, there's a buyback from Sumail for this defense.
All right, because he knows that Ravage is still available, so that buyback should drive them back.
Arteezy will show, but still with Universe's positioning, it's very hard for DC to make an aggressive play with the threat of the Ravage. They may still try and do so, but it could end up backfiring. We're going to see them attempt for it. Bulba going forward with the Shadow Blade. Oh, he jumps past it. He gets two of them with a quick four splits there. Arteezy backs up, but MSS is there with a roar, with a Necroarmy as well. They take down Arteezy. Universe pops the Ravage. Sumail's in with the damage. They're focusing this Lifestealer, and they will get Mason. Right. Arteezy for Mason.
1-for-1 trade. They did get the Ravage usage, but I'm not sure how much that actually matters. A lot better than not having MKB.
Absolutely. And you don't really have anyone on DC that would build. I mean, maybe Mason could build a Bloodthorn. In fact, what is Mason building? What's he going for after? Ooh, hold that, as they are going to find Crit, forced to the sidelines. Crit falling over the Greaves. It's going to keep Crit alive. Crush from Bulba, catches 4. They do kill Crit, but Mason's in trouble. The Skadi slow, everything being beat down upon this Lifestealer. Means that Mason's out for the count. And again, a lot of hate going the way of Crit from DC. I was going to say, DC, they can't find the pit. This is the best strat that they can go for.
Yeah, hit the building.
Yeah. MSS is ready to push. Bulba actually around the pit. God,
if he just steals that they have no protection.
No way.
Bulba just make the play.
Oh no, he doesn't do it. He's too late.
Did he take anything? The cheese, the refresher shard. He didn't take anything.
He got nothing.
Bulba Priest.
Oh, it could have been beautiful.
I mean, I think taking the refresher shard might have been a huge play too, because now they have refresher shard in universe.
Oh, was that the refresher shard?
That was the third one, right? Or am I missing something? Yeah, the second one was the cheese push that EG failed. Who's got the refresher shard right now? Gyro's got it.
Gyro's got it, and they've just picked off. It definitely feels like he's the one that's keeping this game going and making sure that EG can't put it to an end at the moment.
Right. With
the way that he's actually getting out on the map and getting back to base. And look how much money this guy's got. He's in on 6,200 gold.
The ultimate question is that does all of that split push actually, like, are they getting something though? Or is Sniper going to get stronger compared to EG scores? I don't think so.
And very close to what the 25 talent on Gyro. Getting those, or the extra flak attack.
Maybe he wants global cooldown to anti-split push.
I'm pretty sure he won't take it, but I
mean, this could be a game, and now he's gonna get caught.
Oh!
You say corrosive phase doesn't matter? Did you think his HP? He got Shrek.
That was a he just got this.
We don't know.
It's true, yeah. Surely darkness is nighttime, so you should have the increased vision. But
I mean, since when does Dota 2 make logical sense? Who's gonna get the shard on the dire side? Maybe give it to Bulba and have two crush.
He wouldn't have the mana actually for triple roll, unfortunately.
Bulba could two crush, right? Two crush.
Bulba could do double crush.
It's like a mini ravage. It's not bad.
Okay. Oh, we gotta. And battling to stop themselves from dropping down to the low bracket DC and having to face OpTic Gaming on that loser goes home match. Not a series that anyone wants to find themselves in for sure.
Arteezy gonna get jumped again.
Can they protect him? That's the question. They do have numbers coming in. Out comes the Ravage from the universe, but the EKB for quite spot. There's the refresher shard. Second Ravage comes in, and they've taken down two. They'll chase for more. They're going to get qojqva. Aegis hits the ground. Now look towards MSS. Mason trying his best to fight up, turning towards Crit, but he's been surrounded. Sumail with a lot of damage in this tank, just moving forward on the Medusa. The Crit's coming out, left, right, and center. DC lose 4. They're going to lose Mason as well. It should indeed be the team wipe as Mason left behind, taken down by Sumail.
I want to see Sumail's damage output in that team fight. He was not targeted at all, and he was split shotting. Look,
we'll see how many of them require coming out. That they may just let this mid racks go.
Push him back.
On Sumail.
Hit him. Oh no, they forced him out.
They forced him in.
Okay, he's fine. He's fine.
Okay, he's fine. Slides back. Melee racks down. Yeah.
I'm not sure if the racks actually matters that much, because I think DC could easily defend against big creeps. But it does make MSS kind of split pushing game much harder to come by.
And it certainly pulls EG that step closer to victory this game.
DC has buyback. They don't really want to use it. Here comes.
And they're trying to save him, but there's the buyback from Mason. He's TPing in aggressively. They're looking to try and catch EG on the retreat. They know there's no Ravage, but EG, they're already out. There's more than enough distance for them to walk back safely. EG moving in, taking the tier 3s. What can DC do to stop this? Obviously with those buybacks as well, I imagine qojqva.
Oh, Demons. Ooh,
Jimmy. And Bulba. Bulba. Oh, Bulba.
Oh, they're coming in from the back line. MSS.
I mean, Bulba. Okay, he's got the chi. I was gonna say,
How do you fight into this? Bulba's going to get down. Rabbit's going to come out here. qojqva's going to BKB it.
They're going to be able to stun up Mason as well. He'll turn, but the stone gaze is out for Sumail. Mason has jumped inside the creep, but this is game over. DC are just crumbling. EG are far too far ahead at this stage. They'll go for the roar on Arteezy. Can MSS and Mason really turn this one around? MSS pops the refresher up, but he's not got enough mana for anything else. They're falling down. DC gets wiped. GG well played is called, and EG will indeed take the series 2-0. Definitely a bit of a closer game, this game too, but overall, as we said, having this Sumail, Medusa, the Arteezy Gyro up against the Lifestealer and Sniper, the scaling was always going to favor EG in the late game.